After 4 years in prison, I knew it was my time to head home. Seems I let everyone down long ago. On my way back home, I recently met a man by the name of Jim Casey, a former preacher who has given up his calling out of belief that all life is holy, even the parts that are typically thought to be sinful. And this sacredness consists simply in endeavoring to be an equal among the people. However, as odd as he was, he accompanied me to my home, only to find it deserted. And not just our farm, but all the surrounding farms too. Deserted. Everyone gone. After a while of looking around and such, an old neighbor by the names of Muley Grapes wandered by and tells me and Jim that everybody had been tractored off the land. Most families, he says, including his own, have headed to California to look for work. The next morning, Jim and I set out for my Uncle John's, where Muley assured us that we would find the Jode clan. Upon arrival, I found Ma and Pa Jode packing up the family's few possessions. Having seen handbill advertisements, fruit-picking jobs in California, we envisioned the trip to California as our only hope of getting our lives back on track. The journey to California in a rickety used truck is long and arduous. My grandpa Jode, a feisty old man to the end, complained bitterly that he doesn't want to leave his land. Sadly, he died on the road shortly after we left. Dilapidated cars and trucks, loaded down with scrappy possessions, clogged Highway 66. It seems the entire country is in flight of the promised land of California. We met Ivy and Sari Wilson, a couple plagued with a car trouble, and invited them to travel with us. Sari Wilson, sick and near the California border, becomes unable to continue the journey. As we near California, we heard ominous rumors of a depleting job market. One migrant told Pa that 20,000 people show up for every 800 jobs, and that his own children have starved to death. Although we pressed on, our first days in California proved tragic, as my grandma Jode dies. The remaining of us moved from one squalid camp to the next, looking in vain for any work, struggling to find food, and trying desperately to hold their family together. Noah, the oldest of us, soon abandons us, as does Connie, a young dreamer who was married to my pregnant sister, Rose of Sharon. And so, these are the struggles you'll find yourself in, venturing for the promised land or jobs of California.